What's up guys, it's Gage with Team Mythic Games. I wanted to do a YCS recap and explain to y'all what happened and the changes I want to make to water going forward. So the day started off great. I started off 5-0. I even 2-0 distant coded, by the way. Yeah, but we started off 5-0 and I had lost all those dice rolls. I didn't drop a game till round 6 where I had finally won a dice roll and I went first and I got Mole Charming to death in a beard. Won game 2 and then I won and I lost that game 3. So and then I proceeded to the next round. You know, I shook it off. It is what it is. I won dice roll again. I lost games 1 and 3 going first, and then I had to play against Jose Santiago out of all people. I'm like, what are you doing X2? You know, you're not supposed to be here, bro. But anyways, I won dice roll. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, we got this. And then I proceeded to get Mole Charming to death and the beard again. This deck really struggles going first, actually, in my opinion. Just the way the current format is, Mole Charmings are too strong. Yes, I know there's the water barrier lock, but the problem is like you're giving your opponent way too many draws off of that. And people are going to still start playing outs to it and so on and so forth. But moving forward, when I got home, I started immediately playtesting to go in second build. And my win-loss ratio is like 80%. Before I'm making this video, I'm like 73 and like 18 or something like that. I kind of had a bad day today, actually, but previously this deck was running really well. But let's get to it. So starting off, we got 3 Noctibus, 3 Dragoons, 3 Poseidra. This card is amazing. When you go first, you lose so much value on this card. So, you know, you always have access to Prince off of this card when you go second. When you go first and you open those suboptimal hands of like Ryan and Teus or something like that, like it's gonna be hard to get away to Noctibus. But when you go second, pretty much any card is Noctibus. So we got 2 Rhine, 1 Infantry, and then this is a new one, Marksman. Since we're blind second, we want to OTK our opponent. Marksman really helps push through annoying cards like Droll, D-Barrier for the final kill. You can Zelantis your opponent's board away and just swing with a bunch of baby monsters and kill them. You know, and then yeah, I just OTK a lot under this card sometimes. That's it for the Atlanteans. And then for the Mermails, we got 3 Teus, 3 Squad. We're playing the 1 Megalo. If you Mole Charming your opponent to death and they just like pass, you can kill them under 4 summons with Megalo, as to where Coelacanth loses to like Nibiru. And that was something I was having problems with at the YCS too. Like when you're trying to make a final push or something like that, and your Coelacanth just gets Nibiru and then you get a pass. So that's why I'm playing the Megalo. And then the 1 Pike, and then the 1 search target for Megalo. And then for the non-engine, we have 3 Perilia, 3 Fool Loss. These cards are just broken, like they're turn skips. That's why I wanted to like blind second, just because these cards are that good. Like Mermail, Atlantean, they want to plus. They thrive off having a hand, so paired with these cards makes it even better. 3 Impulse. When you're going second, you can Impulse the Requiem or Nibiru. It's kind of whatever you want to do. This card's insanely broken going second. I've used this on Nibiru countless times just because like your engine's already like breaking through the board, so you get to hold this for, you know, the stuff in grave or in hand, and it's really nice. As we're going first, this card is kind of like not that great. 3 Imperium, we are trying to stop cards like Detonator, Abyss Dweller, Caesar. We're just trying to force out things. And then, so that's it for the hand traps. And then for the rest of the non-engine are breakers. The best card in the deck, probably Metal Tronus. This card is like an FTK if your opponent goes Abyss Dweller Pass or something like that. Or like you Pearly your opponent, so they don't summon any YCS cards. They just go Fiendsmith line and they end on Caesar. And you're like, alright, cool. Metal Tronus. Summon Poseidra, GG's. Like, this card is just insane. And then paired with droplets makes it even better, because you can chain Metal Tronus and then you can chain droplets and then Metal Tronus. That's it for the main deck. It's even 40. I think it's 18 non-engine. And then for the extra deck, is my extra deck in order? No, it is. Alright, cool. We're chilling. We play 2 Poseidra. Sometimes you can make this 2 times in a single turn, because it's not once per turn, and that's just really broken. And for the grind game, you kind of need 2 for the grind. So we have the one Abyss Gaios. When you're breaking a board, sometimes it's nice to save your Abyss Strike for later. So you just go ahead and check for like Imperm or something like that, like trying to negate the board, and then you can rank up into your Poseidra first. Then one Abyss Strike, one of the best extenders in the deck, to be honest. 1 Shark. We are not playing 2. It is not needed for when you're going second. You're just really trying to establish 1 Toad to help protect yourself from breaking the board, and that's pretty much it. And then the 1 Toad. And then the 1 Dweller. Sometimes you want to make this instead of Toad if your opponent's on Fiendsmith, so that way they can't Desiree pop you. These are my Metal Tronus targets. The one aggregator, just in case if you get paired up against Malice, because you never want a dead card in your deck. Razor Detonator. And then I still play the La Virtue. Sometimes if you can't clear a board, you need to go like La Virtue, add back a print, so that way you can have a Poseidra dump, follow up, and get a bounce on your opponent's turn. The one Abyss Lacia. The one area. This card comes up a lot, actually. Like if your opponent has Abyss Dweller in the grave or Caesar in the grave, it's a free revive off of that. Also, if they Pearly you too, but you're going second, so that part doesn't come up too much. But let's say if they nib you, and then you get into your XYZ Poseidra, you can link off the token and the Poseidra off for area. And then you get to go Poseidra effect, and then if they have any waters engraved, you can steal something. So it's a really great way to play through Nib, since you can link off the token. The 1 Zealantis card's crazy. I use it a lot. The 1 Coral, and then the 1 Mermail King. And then for the sideboard. I'm really not too sure on my sideboard yet. Still kind of working on it. So it's 2 Lightning Storm and a Harpies, just for like, I guess kind of like rogue matchups, because like your main deck is to beat, you know, YCS, and your side is to beat Malice. So it's just for the rogue matchups, I think. 3 Phantasme. This would be Meows if I own them, but it's for Malice. 3 Chaos Hunter for Malice. 3 Lancia for Malice. And then 3 Nibiru for Malice. But that's it for the main deck and everything. We're gonna get on to some replays on DB.
Jesus. Summon back, yep, and then you just make Seizure here, which you're looking at like, cool, I have this Metal Tronus and Droplet in my hand. That card is not living.
Oh, yeah, no, they're definitely not living.
I think this is one of the games I misplayed, sadly.
And he just does standard Rise Hill stuff, activate cross, special node, send for sword, yeah, just make detonator here. I'm shocked he didn't go anywhere into X. That's a very strange line of play.
Oh, I also opted to keep Pearly in hand as for a discard outlet for the Poseidra.
Yeah, 'cause I remember people were like talking about that. Why didn't you like use the second Perilla? Like,
Another Nibiru. That's pretty
when
solid.
I summon like the one of the level fours, like summon like sword, X, or like node, specifically node.
All right,
But I
so,
mean, it makes sense because you would want a lot more waters in your hand to like continue coming off with the water stuff.
all right, so here, I know I misplayed with my droplets. So I'll go ahead and Metal Turnus. I should have chained Droplet to the Metal Turnus because really I just wanted the free body off Metal Turnus.
Yeah, you 100% should have, just to shut off the detonator and the seizure at the same time.
Yep.
Yes, they still have the cross negate, but that's whatever.
Yep.
You have all the cards in the world.
Yep. So here it kind of just cost me some extra resources, which is what this deck thrives on. That was a misclick. You definitely can't summon Bishrine off of Bishrine.
That would be broken.
That'd be hilarious.
So you send Dragoons, try to bounce the detonator.
Now the detonator's gone. Cross is now dead.
Oh wait, I did not misplay this game. Besides the not using the droplets. He thought I summoned special summon Prince. Nah, that's my normal summon. Goons adds the squad. We go Goons 1, Taze 2.
Then Desiree, shuffle something back.
So he's gonna send my Bistays here because he's trying to prevent me from going into
Rank 7, yeah.
But that does not matter here.
You have Megalo in hand. You are fine. Pitch those 2 waters out of your hand, summon Megalo, and go for a 7.
We go.
Plus Dragoon's gonna activate. That the Abyss and Dragoon's gonna activate. Or Shadow Squad, excuse me.
Yeah, Noctis 1, Squad 2, Megalo 3. We summon Pike from the deck. And then we summon back Dragoons. And then he's going to try and nib here. And then
Chain Dominus Impulse.
Chain Impulse, and then I think he concedes here. After I make the Bahamut Shark.
You go Bahamut into Toad. Make your 7s. After your Dragoon search.
Search for
Dragoons 8 once per turn.
And just rank up. I send Perilli here because I only have 19 cards left in the deck. So.
And Perulia seems kind of dead after this turn anyways.
Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and go Requiem. Summon Engraver. Oh, also, I was supposed to summon Prince in attack mode here. I don't know why I didn't do that. So I could pop it with a Megalo. And then I get to keep the coral.
I mean, here you have game regardless, because that's 48, 3k, and 22. But keeping the coral, yeah, just in case. Look at that, Metal Turnus again.
Oh, I remember this game. He does not cross out my Fool Loss.
But you should have flew it there.
Which is mad impressive.
Yeah, so Oh, I'm always chaining Fua to the Requiem. Unless I already have like a bomb ass hand. I think I'm just chaining. So he sends the trap. And then I just unres.
Res. Yeah. Drew another Metal Tronus, that's solid. Then you just hit the duo drive here. That's a Dweller, never mind.
Yep, that's a Dweller.
Well, it's getting Imperm or Metal Tronus. Pick your poison. And another Imperm.
Yeah, and then this is just game. I'm gonna chain Metal Tronus, summon Octopus.
And they quit.
Yeah.
But you have way too much gas in hand.
Alright, so far, what do you guys think about this?
Pretty clean, pretty clean. The Metal Tronus does help you play against the Ryzeal end board pretty well. Just getting rid of Detonator and shutting off Caesar really, and Dweller, obviously, you know, Dweller and Caesar really hurt you. I feel like Detonator is the least threatening out of the three, but I know Caesar and Dweller really hurt you.
Demi, what do you think?
Well, yeah, like Connor said, Dweller's the most threatening card for like Atlantean Mermails compared to like Detonator, because you have so many different ways of going around it. Like you can just use Netbiss, just like search for Poseidra, or if you have Poseidra in hand, you can like threaten them to summon Poseidra to bounce Detonator. And there's this one card line that I saw with Melotronus that you can like do Detonator. I mean, use Melotronus to like for another Detonator, or you could do like something that's very cheesy like the Galaxy Eye Cipher Dragon line. But that's like 3 cards out of your extra deck for like the Melotronus target.
Yeah. Bro, I low-key still want to test the dragons.
I'd definitely give it a try. It'll be a nice touch.
All right, so we're gonna go on to game number 2. What a surprise! I'm going second. All right, so opening hand is Pike, Tronus, Imperm, Dragoons, Imperm.
Speak of Tempai, and it shall appear.
Yep.
Queensmith, Bestial, Tempai. That's a pile.
So
It's never a Tempai without normal summon Pydra.
Correct.
I'm just gonna let him go the whole Fiendsmith line. There's no point of using Imperm on anything here, I don't think.
Did your opponent not draw? That's crazy.
No, he did not actually.
No,
They forgot to draw off Necroquip. That's pretty bad.
Where's the misplaced sticker?
There's one.
Misplay.
Also, he banned
Magdamut the Lacrima.
Alright, no, this is something I should have read. So, in this game, I did not read that this is Fiendsmith of Paradise whenever he banished his Lacrima. That was a misplay on my end. I think it almost cost me this game.
That makes me wonder if they play more than one Lacrima.
I'm definitely improving the Lubellion. I think that's correct.
Yeah, getting regained out of rotation for now is solid.
Yep.
Because they get another Bestial, and then they're gonna get like a lot of advantage out of it.
Right.
And Full Out shows up a turn too late.
Yep. So we activate Metal Tronus. Summon Poseidra. I'm like, well, I got Pike and Dragoons, so you know I can play through Joel kind of easily with this hand. So I was like, I'll just normal summon Pikes and Dragoons instead of sending Dragoons off Poseidra. I send Marksman.
Marksman to get rid of the set card.
Yeah, and his rough mess up at. Now he has.
Seed Paradise.
Yeah, exactly. I should have read that though.
But do they have anything engraved to hit it? Oh wait, they have the Requiem still. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not fine for you, but it's fine.
Let's see. Go and activate Abyss Run. Send the Abyss. He's thinking about
here. So here they're probably forced to do that.
Yeah, he nibs me here.
Which I think is smart.
Yeah, unfortunately I do not have the resources to play after that nib.
A whole whopping 0 defense. Crazy.
That's such a big token. He sends the token.
And it's gone. And then there's the Hydra. Too bad it got impermed.
Yep. So right now we're just praying for a top deck. And then he activates this. I'm just like,
Game 2, you choose to go second.
yeah, so
There's a Phantasme, Engraver, Fenrir. There's a lot of stuff happening in that deck.
Yep. My hand is
There's a lot going on in there.
Impulse, Teus, Imperium, Prince, Fua. I'm just gonna let him start off with an Engraver. I think. Yeah, I don't interact with the Fenrir.
Yeah, there's no point to.
I could have used Fua on the
You probably should. You probably should have, just to threaten it.
Yeah, I opted to change the Requiem to guarantee that he played into it.
Which isn't bad either.
Oh.
I personally will do it on the summon before Requiem, just to maybe give them the choice of, do I want to give my opponent cards, or do I just want to sit here?
That's also a fair note too. That's something that probably should keep in mind. So we draw one off the
We got
Caesar.
Caesar and Fenrir.
We pass. Draw Abyss Run. So I think this hand is pretty cracked. We just start off with Imperium, the Caesar, which actually we should have started off with Imperium the Fenrir, because we Imperium Fenrir and then we normal summon Octopus, send infantry, pop the Caesar, and then you're just free to play.
Yeah, that's probably what you should have done. I mean, regardless, you're still gonna pop the Fenrir.
Yeah, but
It's gonna get rid of your Neptibus, but I don't think you care at that point.
no, but keeping the body would have been nice too.
Yeah. So many thumbs.
We search Pike, search Neptibus.
And then you chain the Impulse and they cry.
That's it.
And then you get to go second yet again.
Yep.
Solid hand.
So does Tempai, Fiendsmith, do they opt to go first?
That I actually don't know. I haven't played against the deck a lot to figure it out. Probably they choose to go first, just to do Fiendsmith stuff going first.
So once again, change Frost to the Requiem.
See, I don't know a lot of people who play this deck in person, so it's kind of hard for me to judge.
Same. Make Caesar, get another draw. He sets one, he sets Imperium. This time I do it correctly. We Imperium the Fenrir. We send Neptibus, send infantry.
And then infantry pops the Caesar.
Yep, and also this beats Imperium too, because of my hand.
Yep, because it sends for cost.
And we're just gonna impulse this again, stop him from doing the trap. And we just activate Teus, send squad. We searched another Rhine here because we're gonna discard it off the pipe to search Marksman.
Yeah, just go to an enemy, revive, Shadow Squad, make it a 7, go into Abyss trait, go back to Marksman, go into Big Poseidra, dump the Dragoons, bounce the Fenrir, Dragoons do its thing, and it's gone.
Yeah, because this is game on board. One note, I just realized I shouldn't have not searched Poseidra here. I should have searched Neptibus, so that way if they do something kind of weird, I have Poseidra and Neptibus play, I guess. Well, also I would still have to get access to the Poseidra, so I could like go Dragoon, search Prince, and then I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'm not seeing it.
I mean, you knew their entire hand minus the one card.
Yeah.
Which was a dead Genroku.
Alright. So notes on this match.
You did fix your mistake of the infantry play game 3, which was fair.
The game 1, the nib just killed me.
Yeah, there was really nothing you could do about that. You played the best you could, and Nib just took your lunch money.
One thing that you should always try to do is that you always want to try to get into your Poseidra, because I think in game 1 I saw a line where you can go into Poseidra, like the Xyz Poseidra, and then continue to make plays, because that way if you get hit by Nib, you have a follow up, like bounce on, like you could pivot to like to your next place, like you could discard a like Dragoons or a water card that you haven't used. That could be discarded and you trigger the effect for more follow up.
So what you're saying is just like rank up.
Yeah, if you can't go, if you can't go into Bahamut Shark, definitely go into Poseidra. That's your next best thing.
I have been doing that more often. I need to like try to do it all, like as much as I can, and that's kind of like bait my opponent not to nib me while Bistrite's on board. Like I want to even overlay for Bahamut Shark. They'll just like say nothing on res because they're waiting for me to make the Bahamut Shark first to nib me. So I'm like, alright, I don't even overlay. I just go Poseidra, and then I make Bahamut, right? And then they nib, and then you get Poseidra effect. Alright, but game number 3, or yeah. What am I playing here? I think this is another Fiend Smith, Tenpai. Not Tenpai, Rezo.
Looks like could be Fiendsmith, could not be. We'll see what their opening play is. I mean, they got Bonfire. They got Bonfire. They're probably going to do the Exiton line, but we'll see what they do. Your hand is pretty solid to combat the board.
Oh, I threw this game so hard. I should have won this game, but I kind of just threw it. It has to do with my droplets. I need to get better with using my droplets. So he's just doing standard Fiendsmith stuff. Like, if you don't know this by now, I don't know what to tell you.
Yep, make your Caesar, special sword, search out the ice. Because there we got an X in hand, sending twins. Duo drive.
Yeah, I'd perm that.
Which is smart. And they still have the node in hand regardless. So now they have at least the twin setup and the seizure. Oh my gosh, you draw Metal Tronus like it's nothing.
I know, right? So here...
Unfortunately, they have an Ash for this one.
Yeah, so... I should have went Metal Tronus, see if you had a response, then change Rocklet here, so that way I could use Metaltronus as a discard, like for part of the cost, because I end up sending.
Because now you don't have to pitch a card from your hand on the Droplet.
Yeah, because you see how that just emptied my hand right there.
Yeah, now you have. I mean, you have Neptipus there, but now they draw you, and your hand is kind of.
And now I cry. So, well, yeah, using the Droplets I need to get better with.
I say, if they don't respond to your Metaltronus or whatever you're trying to do with Droplet in your hand, they drew. Wow. Double Molcharmy. That's going to be dead, because you went second.
Oh, yep. Like he had no idea, you know. Standard Fiendsmith plays.
Yep, we'll go for Caesar. Unfortunately for them, they don't have any Rizal cards in their hand.
Nope.
So this is just going to be like a Caesar pass type deal. Caesar with Imperm and that. They have at least Nibiru, so.
Which Nib isn't going to do much here.
No, because you can play through it easily. Opponent thinks they had to banish their Caesar face down. I mean, if you play Caesar, then yeah, you can banish theirs face down.
I think he tried sharking me right here.
Why'd you summon from the deck, not hand, as it says, oh, sorry. No, I think he just misread the card.
Okay. The Sharkers have been pretty bad on DB, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he just loses that game.
I'm playing through the Nib. Like, Nib's not gonna do much. So he opened Paradise, Ash, Sword, Full Loss, Imperium.
He opened a pretty weak hand. He doesn't have the Fiendsmith combo, so that's a good thing for you.
Yeah, that's something good about this deck, because, like, it's either... sometimes it's just one or the other, right? And then your non-engine just gets so much better after that.
Yeah, because if they have 0 ways to get ice as their first action, then you will not see the Fiendsmith line.
On Resri Full Loss.
And then they ash you.
Yep, he's gonna Ash.
They're gonna duo, get ice, and then cross because they already have the node in hand, which is crazy. He's got the twin. They got the twins set up at least.
He doesn't make he doesn't activate cross here, which is kind of a misplay. Oh,
That's a little. Well, cross here doesn't make sense just because you can't use the cross effect to negate.
Yeah, well, in my opinion,
That's also weird that they just put duo drive back, but I guess maybe Living Dweller is fine.
honestly, instead of Abyss Dweller, you're supposed to make Detonator, because Abyss Dweller alone against water now isn't enough.
Plus, making the Detonator probably facilitates better into Nib, just so you have the cross negate for it.
Yep, and here, I don't know why he didn't shuffle back Droplets.
Yeah, that's a very strange move from your opponent.
I can, with this hand, I'm still killing him. Can I kill him through Imperium Duelist? I probably can. Because, so let's say...
I mean, you're negating the Dweller with the Droplet. This cross is not live at all.
Yeah, so let's say let's say if you shuffle back the Droplet, and we have Neptipus instead, we can start off with, like, Poseidra, send Infantry, balance the Dweller, right? And then we can Neptipus search, Abyss Shrine, then we can go Abyss Shrine effect to summon out of level 7, and then go Abyss Shrine effect to summon back from grave. The Imperium is going to eat that probably, and then you rank up into Poseidra, and then you go Poseidra effect.
And you're just gaming from there.
Yeah, or you can go into like a Coraline or something. So I think either way you kind of just win. Oh.
And you draw Metaltronus anyways.
I draw Metaltronus anyways. He's gonna imperm this. I'm just like, all right.
You're like, yeah, whatever. It still stands for cost.
Oh wait, no. I think we had a. I'll let him take back the imperm because I'm like, bro, this is already negated off Melotronus. Oh no, I don't let him take it back. But,
nah, he just takes himself and leaves.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, realizing. I mean, you have too much.
I'm enjoying this deck a lot going second. I feel like it's. You don't lose to the Mold Charmings. You don't lose to nowhere as much as you would when you go first.
Does it remind you of a certain deck that somebody used to play?
Tempai?
Mm-hmm.